known as the Pink City of India, this is one of the most beautiful cities you're gonna find in this country. It's got forts, it's got historic monuments, it's got markets like you've never seen before, and even though it may be one of the most visited places in all of India, I think it's one of the most beautiful places in this entire country. Welcome to the city of Jaipur. Way to Jaipur, but we're being a little bit late. Getting out of India is always very difficult and the traffic is always really slow. But after a quick break, we're back on the road and we're heading down to Jaipur. And literally just about 5-6 hours later on the road, we finally made it to the incredible city of Jaipur. This is a city in the state of Rajasthan, a state of India that is one of the most beautiful places in this entire country. What I am realizing is that when Google Maps says it takes 3 or 4 hours to get to a place, add an additional 2 hours here in India just because the traffic is a little crazy. Drivers can go pretty berserk with what they're doing, and it's just gonna take longer to get to places. So that's something I've learned getting here to Jaipur. But with that, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and take some transport. We're gonna go into the center of the city and we're gonna see what this incredible city has to offer. So with that, let's get on our way and let's start exploring the incredible city of Jaipur. The first thing we see is a cow that is as Indian as it gets. Hello, Mr. Cow. They are very holy, so I'm gonna leave him to his peace and let him do his own thing. Welcome into the downtown area of Jaipur. We are officially in the Pink City. Hello! Hello! It's Jaipur! Now Jaipur is known as the Pink City, and if you look around me, if you look at the building right here and right over there, it's all pink in color. And that's because Jaipur is mostly built up of pink sandstone that gives it this really, really unique pink color. You can see literally all the buildings around me are all pink. It's really unique because here in Rajasthan, every city has almost its own color. So Jaipur is pink, we'll see some other cities that are blue, we'll see some other cities that are beige colors, but you'll see so many different colors here in Rajasthan. It's just an area, a region of color and life and vibrancy. And when your buildings are already so colorful, it's not hard to make your life here in India just such a vibrant, vibrant place to live. Now we are currently at the Johari Bazaar. Now Johari is actually the jeweler's bazaar, and obviously as you can tell around here there are many jewelry shops. However, that doesn't mean that jewelry is the only thing being sold here. In fact, you can see right behind me there's a clothes store that's selling clothes, there's a backpack store, there's just stores selling clothes and everything else under the sun aside from jewelry. So just because it's a Johari Bazaar doesn't necessarily mean that jewelry is the only thing that you can find here. However, there are a lot of jewelry shops, so if you're looking for jewelry here in India, I don't think I could recommend a better place than the Johari Bazaar. Now walking along Johari Bazaar, you get to this massive place here. It is one of the busiest places you're gonna find here in Jaipur. This is Badi Chowpar. It's a central area, and you can see right behind me, you've got a lot of flower stand shops here. You've got food stands on the opposite side, and you've got this massive roundabout. It's one of the craziest roundabouts you're gonna find here in Jaipur. And the reason for that is because right on the opposite side is the main city palace. You've got Hawa Mahal, which is one of those beautiful structures here in Jaipur. We're not gonna actually see that today. We're gonna see that tomorrow in our next video here in Jaipur. So we're not gonna see that today. However, there is a very interesting temple right behind me. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna go ahead and check out a temple. There's no harm being here in the center of Jaipur and visiting a temple. So let's go ahead and climb up those stairs. Now the name of this temple right here is the Shri Lakshmi Temple. As you can see, it is a classic Hindu temple. Now inside it is super quiet. Now one thing you have to always note is that when you come to a Hindu temple, you're not allowed to wear your shoes. So you have to take off your shoes. You don't get wearing your socks, or ideally going barefoot in is what you're plan to do, to go into a temple in order to show some respect. But the inside is absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful little temple. And the thing is, what I love is that, remember, right down there is that main roundabout that is super busy. You come up here and for a second, you feel like you've escaped the hustle and bustle that Jaipur has to offer. For a second, it almost feels like you are in a Hindu temple with music, and you are in a Hindu temple. But then once you walk down that staircase right behind me, all the way back down to the street level, it's back to the hustle and bustle of Jaipur. But it's amazing that for many people here, this is a nice quick escape from the busy hustle and bustle. And I guess that's why people come to these temples. It's a great way to just calm down and relax from the hustle and bustle. You can hear the horns blaring back there. That's the main street, that's the main roundabout. And that is what India is all about. Ah, flower. What type of flower?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Oh. Smell. Okay. Oh, wow. It smells kind of like jasmine tea, but I guess that makes sense. It is the jasmine flower itself. Kya hai?
Lily.
Lily. Oh, lily.
Your name?
Pink.
Pink.
Ah.
Oh, Pink City. My name is Abdul.
Abdul. Nice to meet you, Abdul. Thank you.
Indian Notangi. Indian Notangi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. A whole row of forests here. And you have lots and lots of flowers, and they are sure selling those flowers, trying to get you. They're trying to get you to do anything.
What's that?
What is it? Perfume. Perfume. Flower. Oh, perfume. I guess that's what Jaipur is all about. Getting into the locals, meeting florists, and really engaging with the culture here. One thing I found really interesting ever since I've got here to Jaipur is, surprisingly, the number plates of the cars here. If you look at the number plate here, you'll see it starts with RJ whatever. Now in most other countries, number plates are completely random. It's just a collection of different numbers. But here in India, the first two letters are always the province that you're from. So DE usually means Delhi, RJ means, in this case, Rajasthan. So ever since we've got here into Jaipur, all the car plates have RJ at the beginning to symbolize the province that they're from. You don't usually find that in every other country in the world, but India has so many people and so many cars that that's the way they have to categorize the license plates. Now usually in my videos, when the night comes and the sun has set, that's usually a sign that the video is about to end. But in India, things are a little different. During the day, people stay inside, people stay in the air conditioning, and they try and avoid the heat as much as possible. But once the sun sets, that is when India comes to life. That is when everything in India is vibrant, it's lively, and we've come to a place where that is all encapsulated into one little thing. This place is Chokhi Dhani, and I don't honestly know what it is. Some people say it's a hotel, it's a restaurant, it's an immersive experience, it's a resort. Apparently, it's all those things together. So I have no idea what we're going in for, but it's gonna be something inside there.
Namaste.
I feel like I have just walked into an Indian Disneyland. There is apparently a farm in here. There's also apparently a restaurant in here. There's also apparently a place where you can do pottery and couches that you can lounge on and a whole bunch of things that I just did not expect to find here in Chokhi Dhani. I'm very confused. It's a good confusion, but we're gonna slowly make our way around this place and we're gonna see all that Chokhi Dhani has to offer. It's a bit of a crazy place. Oh, guy almost just ran over me. What? Literally a whole camel inside this place. You don't really need little animal cartoon robots when you have real animals. There's a horse too. Oh yeah, there's a horse over there. I guess you can add zoo to the list of things Chokhi Dhani is.
1, 2, 3, go. No!
It's just a stick and a wheel, but for some reason it's been the entertainment of Rajasthan and of India for so many generations, and it is actually a lot of fun. With that, I think as we're at the gates of Chokhi Dhani, that ends day 1 of our adventures here in Jaipur. I think Jaipur is so interesting because it's in Rajasthan. It's very different from Delhi. It's got a lot of hustle and bustle, but I mean, just look at around me. This is Rajasthani culture. This is Rajasthani buildings. It's a very different style. It's a different way of living, and yet Jaipur has shocked me. I mean, from the pink city, all that pink sandstone, to Chokhi Dhani at night, it is an incredible place to come and visit, and I'm really loving India. I'm loving Jaipur, and I'm really loving the energy of this city. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Don't worry, there's so much more to see here in Jaipur. It's just that today's only day 1. So make sure to stay tuned if you want to see more about Jaipur, more about India. We've got so many more food and travel videos coming from here in India. Make sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.